How has this happened? Look. I swear. I just swear. No, I don't swear. I don't ever swear. Well, I do swear sometimes. This, you remember last week? My clear surfaces. And this, actually, this isn't too bad. But look, on my plants, that's okay. I don't mind plants. I need to sort them, but I'll move them around a bit. Look. My daughter is partially sighted, clearly, because she sees everything except dirty crockery. There's the dishwasher. How difficult would that have been whilst we were away? And I know she watches this, Hannah, I love you more than our new luggage. But really? Anyway, she won't be happy about that. Look, but this is on me. This was from last night when I emptied out my bags. So I'm away again today. So it looks like we know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Good morning. Hair's up again. So you know that I washed it last night. Oh, Henry's giving me his paw. All right, lad. I am so shattered. But I'm up, I'm ready, and I'm going to head off to Tribe Yarns. I'm not going to do a lot of sort of journey vlogging, that sort of thing, because really? Sorry, he just banged my arm. No, stop, come here. Come on. There, that's it. Oh, hang on. There. Oh, you poor hard done by boy. Sorry, that's probably very unprofessional. But hey, it's my vlog, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to do a lot of the in-betweeny bits because I think you probably had quite enough of that from yesterday. I do want to make it mostly about knitting today, I think. Well, yarn anyway. We'll have a look at some yarns up in Tribe, talk about some projects and talk about my weaving and the classes that I'm planning, that I will be planning with Milli for next year. I'm going to drag her out of the shop for a quick coffee and a plan. Only trouble is, I realised last night I don't have a 2020 diary. So I need to pick one up of those, just a little cheeky one on the way there. I also get a bonus because my lovely friend Gemma is at Tribe today, who is, her Instagram handle is the little grey girl, and she makes project bags. So I've done collaborations with her before, so those of you who follow me on Instagram will know that. So I get to see two pals today. So this is my me-made skirt. The bunnies are upside down because I'm looking down, but look, little kissing bunnies. I always feel for some reason this is Christmassy, but it's not really. I think it's just the colours. And this was the, is it skirt number 1, the 100 Acts of Sewing that Amber Lindemann got me onto, yarn hoarder. And then I got my happy boots on. Yay! Look at those. How wicked are they? Love these. So they've come out because it's the time of year and they will be walking me round Richmond. Hey, what you doing, Han?
No press.
What did you just do, Han? Come and just walk it back.
No.
Come and tell us what you did.
Oh, what did I do?
You walked in the kitchen.
I made fun of you.
Made fun of me, yeah, that's a given. And then what did you do?
Put my mugs on the side.
Put your mugs on the side. Thank you.
You're not vlogging me driving, are you?
Yeah.
Well, that's good evidence for the police, isn't it?
What? I'm not vlogging the speedometer. Hannah, the speed freak. Why have you got your windscreen wipers on?
They're on automatic.
But it's not raining.
Well, clearly my windscreen wipers think it is.
conscious now?
Of my driving, or just of me in
Of your
general?
face. Such a gorgeous face. You're gorgeous.
Yeah, we're gonna crash.
My connecting train's here. And I'm so cold. I didn't wear a cowl and I really should have done. So I'm off the train. Just got my cup of tea from Pret to take up to the shop, save Milli making a cup of tea. But what I just wanted to share with you is that, apart from the lovely music that's going on behind me, is that I just came across a homeless gentleman. There are lots in Richmond, I've mentioned that before, but my dear friend Emily, who is Yarn Brary or Salt City Knits on Instagram. She also is one half of the Meanwhile at the Castle podcast. She is hosting a cal at the moment called Share the Warmth, where she's asking everybody to take just a hat or a pair of socks or a pair of gloves out in their bags each time they go out, and if they see someone in need, then to just give them the warmth, give them the knitted goods. So I brought a hat with me to Richmond and I saw this chap who was follically challenged, shall we say, and he wasn't wearing a hat. Quite often, one thing homeless people I come across, they have hats or hoods, but he had nothing and not even any hair, so I gave him the hat and I told him it was hand knitted, and I think he was a little bit bemused by it, but I saw him getting ready to put it on his head as I glanced back furtively. So I say this not really to promote what I've done, but just to encourage you all that you can make a difference by it doesn't even have to be hand knitted, or just an old jumper or an old hat you've got at home that still does the job. Just pop it in your bag when you go out, and you will find someone for whom that will be manna from heaven. Right, so I have arrived at... Where have I arrived? Tribe! Look, these two ladies are being natural, but actually they're very conscious of me filming. But
No, this is my costume selection.
okay, so can we just see the scarf? I'm going to zoom in. One of my students, brag, look at that scarf.
I don't know what the sort of wool is, but Milli would know what the wool is. The wool was beautiful.
Was it from here?
Yeah, it
Yes.
was. Ching fibre was that one.
They're
That
all
This
they're all
is
the
a silk
same.
yak. Yeah, that's Ching.
You
silk
can feel the
yak.
silk
Oh,
in
they
it,
are,
can't
they're all
you?
silk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was really beautiful because when I did it made it sort of
It's
easier
got
to
a
be
lovely
even.
drape as well, hasn't
Yeah.
it? A really nice feel to
And it's
it.
actually quite warm. I'm surprised. I sort of sit
the
there.
yak.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yak to
around,
yak, don't talk back.
yak around my neck.
But it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's so lovely. And what were you saying about weaving?
Well, I was saying that my teacher was so good. But really, one lesson.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
And you're
I
addicted.
know,
You're
I'm
addicted now.
It's very zen,
It is
sort of
This
calm.
is fabulous.
Yeah.
So
that's beautiful.
that's a happy student, and I'm a happy girl now. Look at my phone.
In a basement. That sounds about right.
In a
for me, right?
basement, working really hard. Working
In a
really
basement.
hard.
Not petting yarn for once.
No,
which makes
she's
it strange.
actually working to earn money to pay for yarn.
Yeah.
Because
Spending
you have-
all my
you have a
money
problem,
on.
don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it. Kind of.
She's my girly. She's my girly.
Yay!
Go out and buy Gemma's bags. Little grey girl. Buy them.
Yeah, please.
Get her out the basement.
Yeah, get me out of the basement. Get me out of the basement.
Right, so I've twisted Milli's arm there to talk to us about this. She has the Fibre Company Law trunk show, is it?
Trunk
No,
show,
trunk show
yeah.
samples here, and they are so beautiful. I just thought I'd get her to talk to you a little bit about them. So it's absolutely promotional, but I don't get paid for this. But I'd love it if you came and, you know, supported Milli's shop, obviously. So what you got? What can you show us, Milli?
So this is loads of really good I fell in love with this when I saw it in part of the liner trunk show that came, and there was that amazing pinochet sweater that was made with this colour, which was stunning. So I decided on the back of that to get this yarn in, and since I made that decision I was like, oh, it's amazing, I'm so glad you got it. So it is, the really cool thing about this is it's 100% British lamb's wool.
Oh, cool.
From Kent, Romney sheep.
Oh, it's Romney.
It's Romney, and it's milled here, it's dyed here, everything about this yarn is British, so it's amazing.
Wow. And what weight is it?
DK. And for a lamb's wool, like some lamb's wools are a little bit prickly, this one's really soft, there's no prickle on this one. And then as soon as it's knit up and blocked, it gets even softer, but it's, you know, it's woolen spun, so it's proper sheepy. You know,
yeah, and that's going to be
lasts a
warm,
long
isn't
time,
it? That is
super
going to be so warm.
Very
So just look at
creamy.
that. That's my colour.
Yeah, that's definitely not
And
my
those
colour.
those cables
That'd be
and
lovely on you. But the colours as well, they're heathered.
they
They're
are,
all
aren't
heathered,
they?
They're all complex. So
I don't think there's any there that I don't like.
they're all really flattering because of the complexity, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
look at that as
I ended
well.
up getting all the colours because I couldn't choose which ones I didn't like, so it was pretty easy. in the
It's
end.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So let's just do a quick squiz then. So the yardage, oh, am I filming? So 250 metres for 100 grams, £15.60. That's a bit of a bargain.
It's good, isn't it?
That is
Yeah.
really good
For
value.
250 metres, you just don't need a lot. And it's DK, which I think is, for me, is a really good weight for this time of year.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I agree. So I think some of that might be coming home with me at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Milli.
You're welcome.
I love this yarn. I really love it. I wanted Milli to talk about it. Really, for your information, it's not a sales pitch. This isn't a sales vlog, but it's a yarn love vlog. And this, it's got all the purples. It's got the duck egg. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. And I absolutely, hang on, can I get you down? Love this. I don't know what pattern this is. I might have to look that up. So yeah, so Milli and I, oh, state of that. Milli and I have sorted out some classes ideas, which is really exciting, which are, we've got to go out. We're going to go out and get coffee and sort out dates now, hence my new Filofax. And once we've got that sorted, I can tell you a bit more for those people who are in the UK and vaguely near Richmond, which is not far out of London, in Surrey. Maybe you might even come down to some. But other than that, I did give you a tour when I was here. I won't give you a tour of the shop again because I did that last time, did I? But I'm just going to put the phone down and just have a little pet of all this lovely yarn. I've made a new friend. Oh, you have no idea how soft he is. He's an alpaca and he's gorgeous. I'm just trying to figure out whether Milli would notice if I took him home. Other random things you come across in the basement of a yarn shop. An alpaca and a fake tattooed arm. Richmond and I got the timing right. I didn't want to be late home tonight because obviously a little bit weary, so I got back just about managed to, with Milli and Gemma's help, got myself back and on the train early enough to get home for tea. Although it turns out I'm the only one having tea tonight because Anne doesn't feel like it, and neither does Gary. Oh, can we see? Is Henry about to jump on the counter? Can you see him over there? No, it's not. That's good because I would have had to holler at him. And I did well today. Obviously, the last couple of days, my Weight Watchers endeavour has been a little bit lacking. Excuse me. Today I was right back on it, which is really good. I'm back up on the points that I should be on today. So I'm going to have myself a nice light dinner, and that's the day's food is sorted then. Tomorrow I really need to sort my food out and get a shopping list drawn up. Had a lovely day, a lovely few hours up with Milli, you will have seen, in Tribe, and I was knitting on the train. Let me show you how I'm doing with my cocoon socks by me and Philip. Can you see the pattern? I think that's okay. It's so pretty. So love this. It took me a while to get the rhythm of it, and I took it on the train because my Christmas projects are all a bit too bulky and involved to take on the train. So I thought, okay, I'll just sit back and do my own Christmas socks. And I pulled out the pattern. And what I've done, the way Mina Philip does her patterns, is it's quite a long pattern. It's about 7 or 8 pages because she gives you instructions for toe up and for cuff down. Really comprehensive, really good. And then she gives you a separate sheet on the technique she uses for the stitching. So obviously these star stitches here, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on each, but they alternate on each row. There's a special technique for, and I'd had a go the other day and I did it wrong. And Amina often puts a tutorial video up on her YouTube channel. So I got on the train. I'd left the pattern, the page behind with the instructions on how to do the stitch. And of course I'm not on Ravelry, so I couldn't go onto Ravelry to download the pattern again. All my patterns are on my hard drive. My hard drive, they're on the clouds. I don't know how to access them anyway. So on my phone, when I haven't got my computer with me. So I took a deep breath. I thought I could remember how to do it, and I understood the pattern, and I did, and I got going. So I'm really pleased with that. Really pretty, and I love this yarn. That's the back of it. I think that is just so pretty. So I'll keep going that up. Well, actually, I'll have to put those away for a little bit because this weekend I really have to focus on getting up to the armholes on Hannah's sweater, because then obviously I'm joining the sleeves in, and then I have 567,000 stitches on every round. So it might take me a bit longer just to get that last yoke done before Hannah's birthday. So that was knitting, and you'll have seen I did put a little segment in from Milli because there was some lovely yarn up at the shop, and it's just nice to share some yarn. The other bit of news, as Gary said, I'm like the world's worst vlogger, because ironically at the beginning of this vlog you would have seen I took some footage of the seafront, Eastbourne seafront today, because Hannah drove me in. I got the train from Eastbourne rather than from our local station. She drove me in along the seafront because she was going into town as well. And so I thought, oh, the sea looked a bit wild. It was very windy. So I thought I'll stand on the seafront by the pier and take some footage. And when we got there, just where I was standing to do this, there were some fire engines and a couple of ambulances and a police car, but we couldn't really figure out what they were doing because there was nothing obvious going on. So I just filmed the opposite direction. I filmed the sea and along westwards along the coast. So an hour later, Hannah messaged me to say that the hotel, which is an old Eastbourne hotel, where I was standing, was on fire. And it's huge. This fire has been going on all day. The town has been swathed in black smoke, apparently. I have got a bit of footage that Hannah's friend took, Hannah works in one of the hotels part-time at the top end of the seafront, which is way away from where this was. But one of her friends who she used to work with works at the hotel next to the Claremont, which is the one that went up in flames. And she took some video. So it's not, it's just her video from through the window of the hotel. But I'll put some up and you can see what went on in town today whilst I was away. So that was that. That's all the excitement. A few years back, the Eastbourne Pier caught fire. And they saved the main structure, but a lot of it was destroyed. So yeah, and it's the same sort of area. It's a bit weird really, but this was apparently down to a boiler explosion in the hotel. So that's all we know for now. I think that's probably all I'll talk to you about. I made lots of plans with Milli. So I'll be looking at sorting out some kind of plans for some more weaving classes and spinning classes we're going to add into the fray. So that'll be fun next year. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I've got some, what have I got? Okay, sneeze has actually blown my brain out. No, can't remember what I was going to say. So I will finish up now. Wish you all a very good evening. This has been quite a long bit at the end. Hope you enjoyed the vlog today. Tomorrow, I think there might well be a little book chat tomorrow again, which will be great. I'm going to be looking at non-British classic authors that I've enjoyed. So obviously this week or last week, I talked about people like Dickens and the Brontes and a few others, Thomas Hardy. This time I'm going to bring in some of the more well-loved foreign to me authors, notably people like Ellen Montgomery and I had her name on the tip of my tongue and I was going to be really impressed with them. Harriet Beecher Stowe, that's the one, and a few others. So we'll do that tomorrow because I'm home. I'm going to tackle some tidying and do some more yarny stuff, and I will look forward to sharing it with you then. Have a lovely evening.